brown coconuts. So basically the brown airy ones you find at the store. This one was not found at the store, this one was found on the ground. And I basically took the husk off it using a spike in the ground. It's got water in it. It's not full, but it is close to full. When the coconut matures and becomes fully ripe, it loses a little bit of water, and for a reason, because the meat starts to thicken or walk, and this is when it's good for making coconut milk and stuff. Oh, there goes the water. Spilled everywhere, but see, it's got quite a bit of water. If you open up coconut, there's the meat. Once you crack your coconut and empty out the water into a bowl, set that aside. You can use that, drink it, whatever. Then you take your coconut. In this case, it's been cracked irregularly, but you'd want to crack it around the circumference, but this was going to fail that I did a couple minutes ago. But as you can see, we've got a little piece here, and to get the meat out, you can use a butter knife if you want to. You can use a sharp, like paring knife or something like that. You can use pretty much whatever you want to get in between the shell and the meat. But the best thing to use is one of these things. This is called the Coconut Tool. I bought it on Amazon last year, and it's pretty cool. It's very useful for cutting coconuts, or at least getting the meat out of the coconut. And it's designed, has a nice, it's not sharp, but it does have a bit of an edge to it. Right? It's not necessarily sharp, but it does have an edge. And it was designed to wiggle in between the shell of the coconut and the meat. And this is a mature coconut, brown, see? And it's thick meat, it's got thick meat. And this meat is perfect for making like ice cream and milk, coconut milk. So, when you do with your tool, you can buy this tool. It's really cheap. It's got a nice rubber handle and it's perfect. It's like $16 on Amazon. You just stick it in between the shell and the meat, and you kind of find a little bit of a weak spot there. It's kind of hard sometimes, because sometimes you kind of dig into the actual like flesh itself. But what you want to do is you want to find that. And look at that. See, I got some shell off. But you want to find, so there's the brown sort of pith on the outside. You want to find in between. Like you want to get right in the crack in between. And this tool works perfectly for that. And if you're lucky, you can get it out all in one piece. But if you're unlucky, you can't. Hopefully you're lucky. Sometimes you get it all in one piece. Sometimes you have to work a little harder. Sorry about that. It's my stupidity. There we go. So we got most of the shell off. There's a little bit of pieces, a couple pieces of shell hanging on, but you can just kind of flake those off. They come off pretty. This is perfectly edible. You can eat the brown skin, and now all what you're left with is some of them have a little bit of shell on there, but mostly you've got a bit of brown pith. We've got this big, huge thing of coconut meat. These shells, I don't know, you could do whatever you want with those. Any paring knife or any small knife, literally any knife. And just kind of, if you want to remove the skin, cut it into chunks, whatever. You just kind of cut it into chunks, and you can use it. You can eat it just like that. It's really, really good. I mean, depending on the coconut, each coconut, I mean, it kind of depends on the taste of the water. So if you really want to know the taste of the meat, in a brown coconut, especially, the water. So sometimes it's kind of like hit and miss with these kinds, because sometimes it depends on how they grow on the tree. I guess just genetics and stuff. How good the water tastes. So let's see how this one tastes. Hopefully it tastes good. Let's see. That one's nice. Very good. Perfect for coconut milk, as in you can blend it up, you can grate it, make some fresh shredded coconut, stick it in there. Actually, if you want, you can actually continue cracking it. And whack it. Crack. Oh, just like that. Almost knocks the water over. Stick in between the shell and the meat. Underneath, around there. Keep going. Nice big piece, look at that. Keep going. Now this does require a little bit of, muscle. Because it is, well, it is like, it's stuck on there pretty good. But if you're lucky, like that. And these chunks, obviously, well, you can use them for whatever you want. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I'll use them for whatever I need to. If you want, you can continue cracking the coconut along. And see another crack just started here. Just do that. Look at that. How about you get it off perfectly? See you later.